Good morning, Wales. Happy Friday. This is our last Friday of the school year. It has been an interesting year to say the least. I hope that you have had an enjoyable time. I have loved having you in my class, and I am going to miss you. I wish you all the best for next year, and I hope you have a very fun and relaxing summer. I do have one more book for us. It is called Mr. Grumpy's Outing, and it is by John Birmingham. And it's about a gentleman that has a boat, and he has some animals get on that boat. And I want you to listen for what Mr. Grumpy says during the boat ride. Here we go. This is Mr. Grumpy. Mr. Grumpy owned a boat on his house by the river. One day, Mr. Grumpy went outside in his boat. "May we come with you?" asked the children. "Yes," said Mr. Grumpy, "if you don't squabble." Ooh, squabble is another word for argue or fight. So he said, "No fighting on my boat." "Can I come along, Mr. Grumpy?" said the rabbits. "Yes, if you don't hop about." "I'd like a ride," said the cat. "Very well," said Mr. Grumpy, "but you are not to chase the rabbits." "Will you take me with you?" asked the dog. "Yes," said Mr. Grumpy, "but don't tease the cats." "May I come, please, Mr. Grumpy?" said the pig. "Very well, but don't muck about." Muck usually means to move slowly. When you're mucking about, you're moving slowly. "Have you a place for me?" asked the sheep. "Yes, but don't keep bleating." "Can we come too?" said the chickens. "Yes, but you may not flap," said Mr. Grumpy. "Can you make room for me?" said the cat. "Yes, if you don't trample about." Trample means to stomp with things beneath your feet. So like if you're walking on grass, you trample the grass. You walk on it. You smush it down. "May I join you, Mr. Grumpy?" said the goat. "Very well, but you may not kick." For a little while they went along happily, but then the goat kicked, the calf trampled, the chickens flapped, the sheep bleated, the pig mucked about, the dog teased the cat chased the rabbit hopped, the children squabbled, and the boat tipped. Ooh, what do you think's going to happen? Look at all that chaos. What do you think's going to happen? Let's see if you were right. Into the water they fell. If you said that tip was going to tip over and they were going to go in the water, you predicted correctly. Then Mr. Grumpy and the goat and the calf and the chickens and the sheep and the pig and the dog and the cat and the rabbit and the children all swam to the bank and climbed out to dry in the hot sun. "We'll walk home across the field," said Mr. Grumpy. "It's time for tea." Ooh, look at here they are. They're having tea. When you have afternoon tea, you usually have some sweet treats like biscuits with jelly and little cakes. Ooh, it looks like they have some fruit. The day was over. Goodbye, said Mr. Grumpy. Come for a ride another day. The end. I want you to talk with your families about what those animals did on that boat and then what happened. I hope you all have a very good summer and that we will see you in August.